I've got some explaining to do. So not too long ago, I started collecting every single Rainbow Rare Pokemon card in the Sword and Shield era. And if you haven't noticed, well, I haven't done that. But I was collecting for maybe about 5 of those 7 months that I was gone. So I still do have a good stack of Rainbow Rare Pokemon cards. Now, I'm not sure if I'll bring the series back, but today we are just going to be looking at all of the cards that I got while I was gone. So let's get into it. And also, we got a new setup. We got cards behind me. Well, there's nothing here because they're all here, but we got a new setup. So let's just jump straight into it. Not in any really particular order, we just kind of got trainers first, and then we'll get into kind of the more VMAX cards, stuff like that. So our very first card that we have is Rainbow Rare Rose. Now, I forget most of the cards that I got in my original video, so I'm just going to show all the cards that I have. But yeah, so we got a Rainbow Rare Rose here. Nothing too crazy. It's just a basic trainer to start us off. Next card we have Rainbow Rare Kabu. I'm pretty sure I had this in my original video. I'm pretty sure I do remember this card from my original video. But yeah, Rainbow Rare Kabu, again, just a basic trainer. That's going to be kind of the first bit of this stack. It's just going to be some trainers like Kindler here. I still remember, if I had bought this card a day later, I would have gotten it for like half price. Commando, just a Rainbow Rare Commando, nothing too crazy. Next card, I'm flying through these pretty quickly. Not much to talk about with these cards. Rainbow Rare Schoolboy, nice card here. I think this is from what, Fusion Strike or something like that. Yeah, Rainbow Rare Schoolboy. You'll probably notice that a lot of the cards that I have are fairly simple cards, not anything too crazy, right? There's no Rainbow Rare Charizards or anything like that. I was really just buying things that were fairly cheap, right? So like, you know, our next card, Rainbow Rare Gordy. It's just a basic trainer, right? This was probably 10 bucks or something. I mean, Canadian dollars so that's why it's $10 and not like 8 or whatever, because Canada, everything is way too much money in Canada, you know, don't live in Canada. Rainbow Rare Gordy, nothing too crazy. Let's move on. Grant, Rainbow Rare Grant. This is a decent card here. This is kind of one of the newer-ish. I'm not even sure what set any of these are from. I don't remember. But now we're gonna start getting into the more rare-ish trainers. So they're a bit more rare, kind of more older sets like Vivid Voltage, stuff like that. So we got Roseanne's Backup. This card, way too many words here. There's so many words on the front. It's madness. Then we got a Dancer. Nothing too crazy here. Dancer. Then we have Sydney. So yeah, Rainbow Rare Sydney. Nothing too crazy here. Just a Rainbow Rare Sydney. Next card we have is a Professor's Research. This is a bit more of an older card. Next card we have Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. This is a bit of an older card. So like none of these cards are like vintage cards. It's all Sword and Shield era stuff. But like I would say that my Breeders Nurturing here, like it's a bit older because it's like, you know, Vivid Voltage, you know, stuff like that. That's usually going to be a bit older, you know what I mean? Moving on, we have Alistair. This top loader is messy. There was way too much tape that was put on this. But I think this is from Vivid Voltage, which now is a bit of an older set. It's kind of starting to go out of print. It's kind of harder to find now, a bit more expensive, but yeah. Then we have an Opal. I think it might be from the same set. I'm not sure. Fact check me on that in the comments. Tell me what sets these are from, because I completely forget. I think this might be, yes it is. This is my Rainbow Rare Leon. This is a fairly expensive card, but I was able to get a really, really good deal on this card. Basically, I was searching through Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji, one of the two, and I ended up picking up both of these for I think maybe $15 or $20, something like that. It was a really, really good deal. I got both of these for like, I got these for a good price. Like this card alone is probably worth $20, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, very, very good pickup there that I was able to pull. So now we are done with the trainers, and now we are going to get into the VMAX cards. These ones are usually going to be a bit more rare, a bit more expensive, but let's move on to the VMAX cards, and we have our only Rainbow Rare card in Shining Fates, Alcremie VMAX. Yeah, Alcremie VMAX. This is probably one of the cheapest Rainbow Rare cards that I bought. Then we have an Orbeetle VMAX. Nice little Orbeetle VMAX there. Take a look at that. Next card, we are moving on to the Dreadnought VMAX. Nice little card there. It's a nice little pickup. Next card. Okay, so the next card, I got to explain. Next card, we actually have two Centiskorch VMAXs. Yes, I have two of these. Now, you might be wondering, why do you have two of them? Why didn't you just buy a different Pokemon to expand the set, basically? Well, it all started with this. It all started when I bought my original Centiskorch VMAX, right? I bought this off of eBay as a single, right? Then, later, I don't exactly know when, but later, I ordered a little mystery pack. I think it was maybe $15, something like that. It was a really, really good deal. And I got the other Centiskorch VMAX. So, it kind of sucked, but I guess, I mean, I got two of them, you know what I mean? I got two Centiskorch VMAXs. Again, they're both the same cards. So this one I just keep in my binder. This one I put in the background. Nothing really too crazy here. Let's just put these off to the side. Moving on, we then come to the Trevenant VMAX. This card I know I got in my original video because it's in the thumbnail. You can make it out that it's this card, but I'll pop the thumbnail up on screen right now. This was the card that was used in the thumbnail. Our next card is Tabu Koko VMAX. This is also a pretty nice card here with max shot. Pretty nice card here. Tabu Koko. It's going to be Garbodor VMAX. Next card, Whimsicott V-Star. This is the only V-Star card that I have. Now we move into our card saver. So if you noticed, all of these were in top loaders, and these are all just the top loaders that I got with the cards because I'm kind of broke, you know what I mean? But these ones are in card savers because they're a bit more rare, a bit more old, you know what I mean? First card in the card savers is a Dracozolt VMAX. Now, I don't think this is a super rare card. I needed to put some other card in a card saver because I had an extra card saver. So I decided, let's put it in here. Card saver number 2, we have a Drooleon VMAX. This is a nice card here. I kind of like this card. Dragon type energy here. This is a nice looking card. I really like this card. I think it looks pretty sick. Morpeko VMAX. This card, I remember I was doing an assignment in band class. I was bored, so I was looking on eBay for Pokemon cards, and I found this. This was a really, really good deal. And last, but certainly not least, Japanese Gyarados Rainbow Rare. This is not my only Japanese card that I have, but it's my only Rainbow Rare Japanese card that I have. This is a beautiful card. So that is it. That is all of my cards. That is the entire set. I will be back. I know I will be back. Maybe not doing this series. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to continue the series, but I do know I'm going to be back making some banger videos. I have some ideas that are in the works right now for some good videos, but without further ado, that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.